Hey guys, I'm S.Dan Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back into Wilderness Springs. We are looking at a completely reimagined Enchanted Forest, and I am geeked how just fun this area has come and turned out. I've probably played the game more in the last week than I probably have in the last 2 months. Just kind of waiting for this DLC to come out, and now like actually having our hands on the Sorcery pack. And you know, by the time you're watching this, I think you guys will as well. But yes, Enchanted Forest definitely has went through a little bit of a glow up. So like I was mentioning, I know that this first area doesn't represent the forest like you originally remembered it. Remember, it was very dark, it was very forest, forest-like. But I think in the context of the broader context, when you look out and you read on that YouTube post of my plan about Enchanted Forest being more of a hub, of a pass-through point, this is what I was talking about. So I wanted to kind of open it up a little more here at the entrance. So when guests are first making their way in from the southeastern part of the park, and they come up in here, it's a larger area, a larger open area, simply for the fact that this is probably going to be a large a confluence of people. This is going to be a large pass-through area, because not only are you going to be able to come from Grizzly Valley over this way and vice versa, but you're also going to have, and you'll see, we're going to get a little more of the OG Enchanted Forest, more dark, out this way. You're going to have multiple opportunities to cross back over into the far, northwest area of the park via a bridge that's going to connect right here. And then, of course, just the natural flow of leaving the land right there. And so, yeah, I thought that this pack was obviously the first thing that popped into my head when we're thinking of a Enchanted Forest revamp. And we started I've got like a little wizard steakhouse over here off to the left, Sylvan and Sear. So that's our little steakhouse, just a little empty building. I haven't put a restaurant or anything in it yet, but I thought that just sat really, really nice here at what is going to be, eventually a very busy thoroughfare. Got a couple little planters out here. I've got some time-lapse footage I'll run in a minute, but I was just too excited to not show you guys this, so we'll get back into the time-lapse here in a minute. But I've got a little performance stage up here. These are I gotta fix some of the paths. He's kind of walking through here. These are some of the new wizard animatronics you're gonna have your hands on here soon. He's putting up a little blocking display. And we've got the awesome Majestic tree kind of anchoring your entrance into the forest area. And how cool is this? I've got this is just like a little backstage area now to kind of service the steakhouse and all that. But look, when you're coming through this portal, how awesome is that reveal? Just making your way through, Enchanted Forest. Holy crap, look at that tree and the waterfalls. And I just think this area would have such an awesome presence. I've got these new buttress pieces. These are just already, you all are they're god tier pieces. You're gonna love them. We've got these giant dead tree trunk pieces, and I made it look like it was kind of like stretching back across each other, trying to make that connection across that archway. And when you make your way up the stairs here, we brought back our teacup ride, so that'll be up here kind of off to your right. And this is another really fun idea I had for over here, where there wasn't really enough room per se for a coaster back here, but I've got my little Toad Bottom Pond little ride over here, my little water ride. So you can see you're kind of just navigating your way through this little frog pond, and we've got some of them spitting water. These little statues from the sorcery pack just ended up working perfect for this. And yeah, this is one of those ideas that we had a while back. Remember, we were going to make it Yan's Boatyard. But this is just kind of one of those ideas where, you know, we always talk about like good ideas never, you know, totally go to waste. True good ideas never really die on the channel. And I was just thinking that this would be a wonderful little addition to, you know, to Enchanted Forest over here. And, you know, that leaves me with a little area like here, like we said, remember, we want to connect it. So if you were, say you were coming from the land over here and you wanted to make your way over to Grizzly Valley, there you've got the Grizzly, and you're going to be able to make your way out over here into the land. Or vice versa, if you ended up making a left when you came into the park, you're going to be able to enter Enchanted Forest from up here on the Toad Pond side. So I just think, like, as far as guest movement goes, as far as just like the cohesion of the land now, and of course, you know, we'll be able to make our way out through here where I want to do like some kind of larger coaster attraction over here, like where I'll have more room. And you know, we could even now that we've got Timberwolf's Revenge out of the way and we have Legend of Thunder Falls kind of over here in its own little area, like I said, still has its own moment over here. You know, I think we have a lot of room to play out here for extending Enchanted Forest, which obviously, you know, you'll just keep coming this way and take that path. And the third entrance exit will be via over here in front of Legend of Thunder Falls. So you'll be able to exit and enter the land here, over here, the main entrance here, and you know, kind of like the fourth way as you're making your way out here, which we acquired the Bass Pro Shop land. We have moved on for right now from Outpost 87. You know, that's what I was talking to some people about. Like, Outpost 87 was cool. I don't think it was Wilderness Springs cool. Like, it never really fit that vibe. I was telling people, like, it would kind of be like Dollywood doing a Star Wars land or a Mars land or something. It never really quite made sense. I made sure, as far as the train coming through here, you would still have a good view down into the land, down into the entrance of Enchanted Forest. But no, like I said, I'm just tickled to death how this has come out. This did not transfer over well, like in picture form, because I was trying to get some screens and stuff ready for Instagram and, you know, and all that, kind of leading into the you know, the post DLC announcement release. But I think people are definitely going to have to come see it in video form to really appreciate the changes that we've made. Love these statues. Like, this is one of the wizard statues. Those they just came out awesome. Basically all of the pieces you see right here are from the new pack. They're from the sorcery pack. I wanted the first building here that I did, which you'll see in the time. I've got a time lapse of kind of putting this together. I wanted it to very, very heavy feature the sorcery pack, you know, because that's kind of why we're in here, and that's why we jump back in. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the space. I'm excited for this whole revamp. You know, we've got Phantom Manor up here. We were able to leave it right in its place. Still very, very cool, but also, you know, Enchanted Forest is kind of hidden. So, you know, we didn't break that immersion too much. Like, and even when you're down in the forest, I still don't think you can still kind of see a little bit of the Haunted Mansion, but I think it works from this side. And yeah, we've got the little toad bottom. We've got the little station over here, little kind of like covered queue once you get a little close to the loading platform. And then a really good call on leaving Yan's boomerang or his barnstormer coaster. I think, if anything, what we've done now back here with Toad Bottom and the enhancements to Enchanted Forest, they almost make his coaster pop even more. The only change you're going to see over here is there's going to be an entrance. The entrance path is going to be from here down to this path across from the bathroom. So you can see I kind of had to delete the entrance that sat where the steakhouse is now. And so the new entrance is just going to naturally kind of flow up this hill. And that just gave me a little more space in Enchanted Forest. Another one of those really, really cool statues. So yeah, got some more rock work and foliage work to do up here, some fencing. We've got to get this path over to Grizzly Valley. Got to work on it. Probably maybe put a little set of bathrooms over here. Maybe Enchanted Forest set of bathrooms. But yeah, that is kind of how we're rolling on this. Oh, let me show you these crystals and stuff. I still have to work on the lighting package, but they glow really, really cool at night. See the little crystal pieces you're gonna get, and this little platform piece. They just glow really, really awesome. And then of course, the wizards here battling it out up on the stage. They've got some awesome glow as well. Just killer VFX, SFX. And love Vesper here. This is just such a cool, I gotta show you this little guy. He's got the funniest little sound effects too. Show him to you in the day. And he kind of walks with a little limp. See how his cane kind of helps him? See how he navigates these stairs. Oh, watch the stairs, Vesper. He is so cool. Got his little staff. He'll stop and do things with his book, too. With the little spider pendant. Hands down, 100% my favorite mascot now. Going into Frog Bottom. Oh, here he goes. Sila Akats. And then he goes on. That is just too freaking cool. Look, his little thing spins too. I didn't notice that. I see. That is just too awesome. So anyways, guys, yeah, we'll jump into the time lapse, and I'll yak with you a little bit more here if that interests you. And yeah, but I just wanted to kind of get it here and show you how the Sorcerer pack is affecting Wilderness Springs. I think it's affecting it in a wonderful way. This is the most excited I've been just building in, like I said, yeah, a couple months. And yeah, you guys have to let me know what you think. But anyways, we'll jump over to the time lapse real quick and kind of let you guys see how a little bit of this came together.